Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Brush Beat Digger Football on 1010 KSIR, KSR.com, and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Tyler Carmen alongside Ron Albo tonight. Pregame show brought to you by Northeastern Junior College. From plains to possibilities, Northeastern has the education path for you. Learn more about NJC and set up a tour today at njc.edu. 10 minutes away from kickoff. Ron will bring you in right here at the beginning. Really clean game last week, penalty-wise, from these Beat Diggers. They come away with it 1-0 as they get set for their home opener now against a pretty big Patriot League rival. I would say over the last few years, the University Bulldogs, who are also 1-0. So what did it seem like this week leading up to the game?
Well, I think as we talked about the Fort Morgan game, what a great way to start the season off. And, if you look at the series between those two teams, a lot of times that win sets the tone for the season for the winner of that game. So if history holds true, Brush should be on a positive note from here on out to the rest of the week. Watching that game last week, it came down to the wire. There was a couple of times there we thought, oh my gosh, it's gonna slip out of our hands and they're gonna come away with the win. But Brush found a way to put things together and come up with the win. So I think it's great coming into this season. They're going to have a big task at hand with this university team. They're a big physical team. They like to run the ball. And, of course, that's going to put a big test on that defensive line for Brush. But, looking at their team, that is one of their strengths right now, is their defense is strong. It's a physical defense. And so I look for them to answer that call, once the ball game starts and that first kickoff. So that should be a great game tonight. They've got a host of young players that have stepped in to help out, and that's good to see because that's definitely going to breed a lot of confidence and a lot of success for years to come for the football team.
I would say the line on both sides of the ball is a strength for Brush. It hits a lot of the same players, but I mean they win that game in Fort Morgan in the trenches. I mean, it was domination on both sides. Fort Morgan could not run the ball, not that they really wanted to, but even when they did, they couldn't, just because Brush's D-line was that good, and their linebackers behind them did a really good job. And I like that you mentioned that there's a couple times in that Fort Morgan game that might have slipped away from them, and they didn't. You got some older players that have now been in Rosenbrock's system for a couple years, showing a little bit of growth and not letting a game like that get away, where I say maybe 2 years ago, maybe they do let that game slip away. And I think it shows that what Coach Rosenbrock has brought to the table is taking a hold of some of these guys, and it shows.
Well, exactly. I mean, looking at this is year three for Rosenbrock as the head coach. And, usually around year three is when things start to gel for you. You start to get comfortable with your system. You got your coaching staff here that's been with you pretty consistently, and the kids are understanding exactly what's going on. And so that is definitely a plus for them. So it's a good time to turn things around right now and get it on the right track for them. But exactly what you said. We were here for those games when it was so close, and we thought we're going to come away with the win, and then it found a way to slip out of their hands, and all of a sudden they walk away off this field with the loss. So this is definitely a great way to start the season. And having University right now early in the year, yes, they've been a Patriot League nemesis for them and a team that they've had to play a lot. But this really will give them a good test to see exactly how well they're going to be and how they can respond after a big win last week.
I mentioned University comes in 1-0 as well. They get a win last week against Banning Lewis Academy, 28-13. Seems like somewhat of a similar game Brush had against Fort Morgan. I will say this, their leading rusher, University's, was a freshman, Tice Thompson, number 28, so I'll be curious to see if University sticks with that. They're a younger team this year, too. Coach Doss lost his quarterback, lost his starting running back last year, had a lot of success last year. So through the air, Ethan Baker as well, he's a junior receiver. So I think it'll be interesting to see. They like to go spread a lot too. They'll go out of shotgun a lot, and their quarterback has the option to run around and make plays. So I'll be interested to see if that's what Coach Doss goes for. So keys of the contest brought to you by B&B Appliance. With over 30 years of experience, B&B can help match the appliances to your needs. Stop by at 502 Ensign Street in Fort Morgan. Keys of the contest for me, Ron, I mentioned to you earlier, Brush played a really clean game, turnover and penalty-wise, last week. I think if you win the penalty game tonight, I think you give yourself a really good chance to come away with a win.
Yeah, statistics tell you win the penalties, win the turnover game. Usually 90% of the time you're going to come out as a winner.
Starting lineup brought to you by Stubbs. We will get to that in a moment. We're going to go ahead and quit talking for just a second. I'll turn up the mic and let the audience listen to our national anthem.
With playing of our national anthem with tonight's honor guard, courtesy of the American Legion.
Wonderful job by the Brush High School Band. As always, we'll get to your starting lineups brought to you by Stubbs. Sports fans, when you're traveling and need one stop that has it all, off I-76, take exit 66A in Wiggins at Stubbs. First for the visiting University High School Bulldogs. Their head coach, I mentioned, is Casey Doss. He's got a slew of assistant coaches. I'm not going through all of them. Their defensive starters for tonight, number 4, Angel Orduno. Number 5, Luis Garcia. Number 7, Bryce Constance. Number 8, Will Kirtley. Number 9, Aiden Alreño. Number 54, Aiden Gonzalez. Number 56, Josiah Salazar. Number 60, Isaac Juarez. Number 64, Sam Talamantes. Number 68, Deshaun Salazar. And number 71, Nolan Tipton. For your home team, Brush Beat Diggers. As the captains take midfield for the coin toss on offense, they go number 44, Richie Bruno. Number 89, Conrad Kastrup. Number 59, Andrew Herrera. Number 77, Elijah Klein. Number 38, Dylan Krob. Number 60, Austin Lay. Number 6, Landon Mesh. Number 12, Thatcher Queen. Number 7, Eric Rico. Number 53, Fabian Valles. And number 55, Devin Cox. You know, Ron, something I just noticed here on offense, 11 out of your 12 starters are seniors.
Exactly. They've got a great senior class, and these guys have been together all since middle school. In fact, this was the last team that we've had in middle school that went undefeated. So that says a lot about these guys, and also because of the fact that they all have stayed together and stuck it out through their entire 4 years in high school. That's a great accomplishment.
It is. It is. And I'm sure it helps on the football field as well.
Yes.
University uniforms, all white, blue numbers, blue accent on their helmet. Brush home unis, they have maroon helmets, maroon tops, gray pants. I'm still not getting why Coach Rosenbach's like those gray pants, but
not a big fan of them either.
No.
But
he likes them, and you know what? If he keeps winning games, why?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's going to complain.
No, probably not.
Last week for the Brush Beat Diggers, Richie Bruno carried the ball so many times. I think he had over 30 carries, 160 yards, a couple scores. I'd expect a heavy dose of him again tonight.
Yeah, 215 pounds, 6'1". He's just a load to bring down, and when he gets that momentum rolling behind him, he's just terror on the field. And of course, he also doubles and plays middle linebacker too for us. So you know that's where I think maybe once in a while you can get him a break. Every once in a while, give him somebody to come in and sub for him, keep those legs fresh. So as the game wears on, you want him in the fourth quarter running full speed.
He was breathing down J.J. Marquez's back all game long last week. So I don't know which way the coin toss went, but Brush is going to go ahead and kick off to get things started. First quarter brought to you by Better Electric. They cover all electric work from residential to commercial to agriculture. Better does matter. Call 970-521-1030. Brush is going to kick off south to north.
Great night tonight too, Tyler.
Oh,
You know,
man,
like,
it's
what,
nice.
65 degrees outside, something like that. It's
Most of that smoke is cleared out.
beautiful night.
It is not a drop of wind. That flag isn't moving at all.
That eight for the Bulldogs, number 13, Carter Boykin.
2 return men stand at the 5.
You know, you talked about last week with Fort Morgan and what really put the pressure on Fort Morgan is that our defensive line. You know, our defensive backfield's probably not our strength of our team right now, just because of some injuries of some guys that are not healthy and ready to get in there. But by getting that defensive line pressure, it made things so much more easier. So I'm hoping that and looking for the same type of thing, maybe some different blitz combinations they'll put in here to catch him off guard and kind of take the pressure off of that defensive backfield.
Thatcher Queen did feel like he struggled a little bit last week. I think he was so ready to come up and play the run and make a tackle that he got beat a couple times behind him. I would expect you won't see as much of that tonight.
No, those are things they corrected this week in practice and you know, spent a lot of time studying film. I mean, I know that those guys put that time in so that they know when the next week rolls around exactly what those corrections are they need to make.
So your starting quarterback, Eric Rico, he's also your kickoff man. He's got the ball teed up, and we're set to get underway. A couple of early 1-0 undefeated teams from Larry Mills Field, Beat Digger Stadium. We are underway here in Brush. High kick. It's going to travel down to about the 15-yard line. It's caught there up the middle. Goes Boykin. Boykin breaks a tackle. It's going to get out to nearly the 30-yard line before he's driven back, gang tackled about 3 or 4 Beat Diggers, and that's where University will start their drive. Some tall boys on University.
Yeah, University, they're very physical. They're also pretty quick for as big as they are, and they like to do a lot of bringing 2 linemen at a time, like a tackle and a guard. They like to pull them a lot and just basically overpower you with that inside running game.
They'll break huddle. Looks like you're going to be about 5 down linemen for Brush. You got 1 man split out left. Now they'll break huddle. They go 4 wide, shotgun set, running back to the right. Direct snap. You're going to throw a quick out to the 35-yard line. It's caught. That's number 3 on the receiving end of that. That's Dominic Chacon.
Yeah, and that's an adjustment that Coach Rosenbrock made this week, knowing that he's going to get out of his 4-3 defense and jump into a 5-2 defense, just to allow himself to get some more pressure on that quarterback and also keep those outside ends contained.
Something else University does, they'll swap a player in and out about every play. He's the one who brings the new play in. So Davis is the quarterback. Got a running back behind him, running back to the left of him. One in motion out of the backfield. We're going to throw a swing pass out to him. Our defensive back got caught inside. This is going to be a big play and a first down for Brush. Good tackle along. I'm sorry, big play for University.
Yes.
Good tackle along the University sideline there, but not after a gain of almost 20 yards.
No, and that's exactly what they didn't want them to be able to bite on something like that and get caught inside, and then all of a sudden that back just swings out there and gets upfield. They complete the pass to him, and it's down the field for a big play and first down.
It is 20 yards into Brush territory. That was Michael Kelly. He's a senior as well for University. They go 2 split out to the right, 1 to the left, 2 running backs with Davis in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to him this time. Up the middle they go to the 40, pick up a 5.
That time they sent Richie Bruno on a blitz, and he went to the outside, and the back just cut it inside, so he went right past him. It was a good call on the part of the defense there, but also a great call on offense to be able to avoid that blitz and pick up positive yardage.
Quick 5 yards there for Kelly. 2 minutes gone by already. First quarter action, no score yet. Same formation here, 2 split out wide right. That's the wide side of the field. Davis fakes the handoff to both running backs. He's going to roll right, finds his man, Chacon again. Chacon gets to the 30, breaking tackles, finally gets wrapped up. Picks up about 13 yards there. A couple missed tackles in the middle of the field.
Yeah, just not wrapping up. I mean, basically you're looking at it's pretty much like a bowling ball hitting a bowling pin. All of a sudden they just come down, hit it, they bounce off him. Nobody's got hands to wrap up, and therefore he picks up an extra 6 yards after the play.
Another first down for the Bulldogs. Davis will jog another play in. Boy, Chacon just kind of sat there in the middle.
Yeah, his job is to get out there and find that open spot in the zone, and he found it right away and got the ball completed to him.
And Davis had forever to sit there and find him. They flipped the formation here. Davis is going to roll left this time. His comebacker was covered up really well. This time he finds, I think that's his tight end. That's Ethan Baker.
Yeah, what they're doing is they're doing a great job. They're sending that dive into the middle of the line, and that is freezing our linebackers just enough, and he's rolling to the left. And so the defensive end that's on that left side, the far side of the field, has got to be able to keep outside contained. He's got to recognize that, because whenever he can't get caught up in watching that dive play and wanting to come in and make a tackle.
That was another quick 10 yards, another first down for the Bulldogs. They're on the left hash again, so it's two split out to the right. Slot man comes in motion right to left. They hand it off to Kelly. He gets drugged down. I think he only picked up a couple there.
Yeah, it's just a matter of that play right there, just overpowering our defense on that on our defensive right, their offensive left side. And we sent two linebackers blitzing that time, and both linebackers were out of position.
I think University watched a little bit of film too. They saw Bruno pin his ears back almost every play against Fort Morgan last week, so they're trying to slow him down.
Yep.
They got two split out to the short side of the field now. Slot man comes in motion here. They give him a little jet sweep. That's Baker. Baker trying to find the edge, gets a block, gets upended.
Yeah, that's a jet power sweep. They got three guys coming at the point of attack. They've also got their offensive lineman on the right side stepping and sealing the outside so that the pursuit slows down and they can get outside on them.
So he picked up enough for the first down, give him about 8 yards. Ball is right at the 5-yard line.
So yeah, with their play call, they do enough just to keep you off balance. I mean, they're gonna sweep, they're gonna dive, they're gonna roll quarterback, roll pass. I mean, they've got the ball moving all over the field right now.
Rush definitely on their heels here. We got a running back to either side of Davis, one behind him. They give it to the one behind him. He's met instantly. It's going to take a gang of beat diggers to get him on the ground. He's going to pick up maybe a yard. That's number 28. Tice Thompson, that's the freshman. That's a big freshman.
Yeah, he's a big freshman. That took all of 5 of our defensive linemen and linebackers to grab a hold of him and make that tackle. So the first guy on the tackle was Andrew Herrera there. He had him, but he didn't keep moving his feet. He kind of left his feet, and all of a sudden allow him to spin around and pick up a few more yards.
Got about a yard out of it. I wouldn't be surprised here if they don't cut Davis loose. Have a little bootleg action. Got a man split out either side, 3 running backs with him. Yep, here we go. They're going to go 5 wide here, 3 to the left. That's the wide side of the field. Slot man on the right comes in motion right to left. Jet sweep again. That's number 7. He cuts it up the field, spin move. He's right there at the end zone. He gets it in. That is Bryce Constance, the junior, number 7. He puts one on the board for University, the first score of the game, 6:49 to go in the first.
And that was a 70-yard drive there, resulting in a touchdown for University with 6 minutes and 49 seconds to go in the first quarter. So right now, Brush has figured out exactly, what they're going to do. Now they got to make some adjustments, and when they're back out there on defense again to kind of slow down that attack of theirs, whether it's pass, whether it's rush. I mean, they've got a lot of weapons on that team, and they've got to figure out a way to slow them down. So the positive about it is that the Brush will get the ball right now, and hopefully they can get a sustained drive, get downfield, score some
that is
points,
one thing they got to do. They got to keep the ball out of these guys' hand. They move up and down the field pretty quick. So University, I don't know if they were thinking they were going to go for 2 and then decided against it, but their extra point team is out. Good snap. Ball down, kick is up and good. Score is 7-0. University takes the lead over Brush. 6:49 to go in the first. Brush will look to get the ball back and do the same thing.
We got a sponsor here. We got a word from Better Electric, covering all your electric work from residential to commercial to agricultural. Better does matter. Call 970-521-1030. That's Better Electric. Well, Tyler, they got to come out. Like you said, they got to get the ball. They got to come out. They got to have a sustained drive. They got to run some time off this clock, and they got to answer that phone call. or not a phone call. They got to answer that touchdown.
That is what they did last week. They
Yep,
marched.
yep.
They took their opening drive and they marched it right down the field. Eric Rico ran one in from about 7 yards out last week.
Kicking off for the Bulldogs, number 12.
God, I think the important, even if you only come away with a field goal, or even if you come away with no point, you got to have sustained drive. You can't go 3 and out a bunch against this team.
Yeah, but you know, in a game like this with the amount of firepower that they've showed us so far, and I watched them in film, and I knew that they were going to be a very difficult team to defend against. You can't allow them. You got to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown. You can't allow them to get 7 and you're getting 3.
Line drive kick's going to land right at the goal line. That's a good kick. That'll be a touchback. Brush will start at the 20.
And like we said earlier, that another one of their strengths obviously is his offensive line and
Yeah.
the running of Richie Bruno. So they just got to get back on track here, run the ball, just 3, 4, 5 yards of crack.
University's going to have 5 down linemen against Brush as well. Thatcher Queen will split out to the right. 2 running backs behind Rico under center. Man in motion right to left. Give it to Jelani Thomas off the left side. He'll bowl forward for about 2.
Yeah, just basically a straight 25 dive for, if you know Brush offense, that's just straight 25 dive. Jelani Thomas picking up about 3 yards there on that play, so that's not bad. That's what you want. Those little plays right now at the beginning of the game, as the game wears on, they become 5, 6, 7, 8 yard gains as the game goes on.
They'll go full house now. 3 running backs behind Rico. Tight end to the left. Give it to Bruno here. He'll bounce it off the right side. He's met immediately. No gain there.
Yeah, University they overloaded that side on the defense. They've got that defensive nose guard and their nose tackle and their D end on that side over there are big boys.
They do give him a yard on that. It did not look like it from
No.
here. But it'll be 3rd and 6. Jelani Thomas will jog back in. Full house again. Turn around, give it to Bruno off the left side. Bruno's going to bowl forward. He's got the first down. Give him 7 yards. I like the fake from Rico there. He really sold it. And no Bulldog had their eyes on him.
Nope.
Keep that in mind for later. If I'm the University coach up here in the booth, I'm saying, hey.
Yep.
So fresh set of downs. They need to change the marker there on the other sideline. It still says 3rd, but they did move the oh, here we go. Little misdirection here from Brush. They take it off the left side.
Yeah, that's a 37. It's a trap, an outside trap with the backside guard or right side guards pulling down and kicking out the defensive end. Not a bad play there. Pick up about 2 yards on that play.
That was Dylan Krob, his first carry of the game. Bring up 2nd and 8, 4.5 to go. First quarter action. Full house set again here for Brush. University's got basically 2 players playing at the second level. Everybody else is up on the line. Bruno's going to take this one for another couple yards. We'll have another 3rd and 6.
Yeah.
I was trying to see what number 5 there for University was so fired up about.
Well, he's the guy that made the tackle. He's playing right here. He blitzed. He blew up that outside. So what we're doing is they're coming to kick down and kick out this outside linebacker, our outside defensive end with our halfback, and he blew the play up.
So Brush is going to go 4 wide here. A little I formation from Joe Rosenbrock. Turn around, hand it off to Bruno. Bruno up the middle. I like that play call. Richie Bruno picks up 8 yards and a first down.
Well, a good call right there because of the fact they spread the defense out.
Yeah.
Thinking it's going to be a quick pass, and that allows Bruno to get a quick handoff and just right straight up the middle on a quick dive.
Yeah, pull all those linebackers and defensive backs outside.
Yep.
There's
Yeah.
one big guy in the middle for University. The rest of them are giving up pounds to RO line, so I like that play call.
Yeah. Anytime you can spread the defense out and run an inside trap or inside dive, you're definitely going to pick up positive yards.
They'll go back to their bread and butter here. 2 behind Rico. Little pitch to the left along the brush sideline. Good run there across the 50. I believe that was a new ball carrier.
Yeah, little quick pitch to the left, like a little 58 pass, or 58 quick pitch to the short side of the field, which is definitely a different call, but it's on their sideline so they can kind of see how everybody lines up, and then usually that goes to set up the next play that they're going to run.
That was a sophomore, if I'm not mistaken, number 8, Uriel Lopez Aguilar.
Yep. He played a little bit last week in the defensive backfield.
To give it to Krob off the left side again. He gets wrapped up by the ankles, but I think he picks up the first down. We'll see where they spot it here.
Not, he's going to be real close. It looks like he probably has the first down, but it depends on this referee on our sideline here where he puts the ball.
I think that looks short.
Looks a little short.
Oh, no, they give it to him. Dylan Krob, quick 3-yard gain there. 2:20 to go first quarter. University leads 7-0 after an opening drive scored by them. Brush marching this down the field right back at them. From the 45 of University. Got a man split out either side. Tight end to the left, Rico under center. Straight drop back, he's flushed right. He's going to throw it deep. Hand fighting there. No flag, the ball's going to fall incomplete. Just running a little fade route there. Rico had time to kind of set his feet, kind of threw it on the run. A lot of hand fighting. Wouldn't have been surprised to see a PI, but
not bad. And he just needed to set. I think just needed to set his feet a little bit more. Kind of hurried that throw just a little bit at the last minute there. But the offensive line did a great job of sustaining their blocks and pass blocking, giving him time.
I would like to see Thatcher Queen just run. He was turning his head looking for the pass when he was 10 yards down the field. He needs to get some separation before he turns around.
I agree with you.
Had a play start, but University's going to burn their first timeout. 1:54 to go in this first quarter. Timeout brought to you by Buckeye Welding Supply. You have questions, they have answers. Our area welders know what sets them apart at 330 South 11th Ave in Sterling. I like this opening drive. I really like that I formation. Bruno right up the middle kind of call.
Yep. And, going to that, they went to that full house or straight T, what they call it. The nice thing about that formation is it evens up the defense a lot, okay? They can't really get a gauge on where you're going to run, although University's done a pretty decent job of scouting them because they've been there at times, but Richie Bruno with the strength and the power that he has running the ball, they weren't able to stop him, so that's a positive thing for Brush.
Both teams will jog back out from the 45 again. Second down after the Rico incompletion. Two running backs behind Rico again. Right side's the wide side. They hand it to Bruno off that right side. Picks up a quick 5 yards on his 5th carry of the game. Cassius Middlemist will jog in. That's funny. His mom told me he wasn't playing tonight.
Yeah, I think he was just running in to give a play.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to play yet either. I'm not sure he got cleared yet from the
I
doctor.
don't think so. I don't think so either.
Yeah.
That's funny. Rico under center. University acting like they're bringing the house. Straight drop back, roll right, little comebacker across the middle to his tight end. Eric Rico's first completion of the season.
Nice job of selling that play action. The tight end's coming from the left side of the formation, dragging across, finding that opening spot in the zone. Eric stepping up and completing the pass. What a great job. Automatic first down, Brush.
That was Caden Kastrup, your tight end, who came left to right. Quick little 7-yard pitch and catch there from Rico to Kastrup. Rico just seems more comfortable in the pocket this week than he did last week. He's going to roll left there. This little keeper. Busted outside along the brush side. He's got one man to beat. Across the 15, he's got no one in front of him. Eric Rico is going to take it in. 34 yards. I'm kind of surprised that University didn't pursue that a little better. They got caught with like two guys on that side of the field. That's the wide side of the field.
Yeah, and what's really helped that play is the diving and the trap of Richie Bruno. They were selling out, trying to stop that inside play and trying to stop Richie Bruno. And the misdirection you get is that quarterback bootleg off that play action like that, and all of a sudden it's a big play down the field. Exactly what they did. They're setting plays up for other plays.
That I told you that University, he obviously didn't listen to me. Eric Rico runs it in, and then he kicks the extra point. We're tied up 7-7, 30 seconds to go in this first quarter. Nice, long, sustained drive there from Brush.
Well, that's exactly what they needed, Tyler. We got, what's the time? We got 32 seconds to go in the first quarter, 7-7 game, and we're off to the races.
We're going to be home early if it continues at this rate.
Got it. So each team has had, what, one possession for the first quarter, right?
Yep.
So that's not bad. That's exactly what Brush likes to do, but obviously being on the upper end of it, of the score at the end of the game. So if you can do that, you can take the ball, you can march, what did they, it was like 60, 80 yards down the field, and ending with the touchdown. That's a great job.
You just need one stop on defense, one turnover, one stop. So Rico, fresh off a touchdown and extra points, got to kick it away as well.
I like that idea, but I kind of wish we had somebody else that could kick the ball. Don't know that you always want to have your quarterback kicking the ball, but.
Yeah, I would agree.
But he's the best kicker we've got, so he's definitely going to kick the ball.
South to north, high kick. This one's going to travel shy of the 20-yard line. It's caught, brought out clear to the 41, maybe 42-yard line by University.
You know what's helped University this is their second drive now, is field position, Tyler.
It's been better.
Yeah, a lot better. They
started
60 yards.
Yeah, they started at the 30.
At the 30 last time,
Yep.
so that's pretty good.
They're going to be at the 41 now.
Yeah.
That certainly does help. You are not wrong. 27 seconds to go in the first.
Fans, we do have a cell phone that was returned from the girls' restroom. If you can identify it with the photo up front, we'll try to get it back to the owner.
Yeah, we'll see the adjustments the defense made this time to try to slow down. Now they're back to their 4-3 defense.
University will motion to their 4 wide. Ooh, we got a false start.
Yep.
Ooh, that was on the quarterback or the center, one of the two. About all 4 receivers win. I think that's more a center.
Yeah.
Because quarterback looked like he was ready. So that helps. Back him up to the 36.
Yep.
Davis has got to run all the way over, run all the way back. Out of the huddle they come. 2 wide to the short side of the field, 1 to the left side. Man in motion right to left. He's going to go around the back of the formation, take a pitch off the left side. He's looking for room up that University sideline. He's got it. Picks up the lost penalty yards plus a little more. It's going to be second down and short. We'll see where they marked him as he got pushed out of bounds, close to the 50-yard line.
Yeah.
They put all the way back to 45.
Didn't realize it was that far back. I thought it was
No.
further down the field than that.
I did too. I thought he was closer to the first down.
Yeah. So once again, attacking the perimeter like that puts a lot of pressure on that defensive end, but they have got to string things out to allow those linebackers to come underneath and make those tackles, as well as when they run that side there, that corner's got to come up and they've got to force the run.
That was Baker on the run there. I feel like we had another false start there. The running back went a little. There we go.
Sure did.
There we go.
Penalty flag on the play.
Coach knew. I knew.
False start indicated against the Bulldogs.
So that'll negate that last play. It'll be basically 2nd and 10 now.
And what these mistakes are doing is it's taking the momentum away from them right now, Tyler, which is good. Setting up our defense to be able to make sure that they are, they're keeping things, the pressure on them. They're keeping their mojo going.
Really, really clean drive for University to start. And now this one,
Yep.
2 penalties. Oh, here we are going to go. They're going to go one-on-one to the right side of the field. That's the wide side. No, they're going to bring in. They got 4 receivers to the left. Look for a bubble out there. They'll bring a running back in now to the left. Man in motion, left to right. He reverses field, takes the handoff. That was the stupidest play I have ever seen.
Yeah.
Man in motion out of the slot, left to right. As soon as he gets to the right side, he turns around, comes into the backfield. Running to his left, takes a handoff, cuts back to his right, and gets dropped in the backfield. And that is the end of the first quarter. That is not the way you want to end your first quarter. Score 7-7, all tied up. We'll take a quick timeout, come back with the second quarter right here on 1010 KSIR. Welcome back in, Beat Digger fans. Start of the second quarter. Scores tied at 7-7 between your Beat Diggers and the University Bulldogs. 3rd and 12 for University. We're going across the middle. First down is going to be picked up. Pass is caught at the 45. 15-yard pitch and catch there.
Well,
went 4 wide right out of the end of the first quarter. Seems like they got the rhythm back.
Yeah, just running a post right there to where that free safety is, catching that ball right in front of him. Great job by Thatcher Queen of coming up, wrapping up, and keeping him from picking up any extra yards.
You give him that. Everybody was in front.
Yep.
Just a good route run there by Baker. 2 wide left, 1 wide right. Baker's in the slot. That's where he'll stay. Davis is going to roll right now. Finds his man. Oh, Baker dropped that one. Coming across. Now we got a flag after the play. You know what I saw down the field? I think this is going to be a little extracurricular. Oh, yeah, it's going to go against University. That number 3 who ran the fade down the right side turned around and grabbed Rico by the back of his jersey, looking to gain some leverage.
Yep.
A little offensive PI there. Rico did a really, really good job down the field.
University on that play had a lot of misdirection. They pulled an offensive lineman this side coming away from the play while the quarterback rolled out to the right side. And so, there's a lot of things going on. So those linebackers are having to read and see what's going on. And of course, they look out and he's out there rolled out to the right side, throwing the ball downfield.
I was going to say this should have been a 10-yard if it was unsportsmanlike. I guess not. Just a 5-yard. 3 wide right, 2 wide left. Davis empty backfield set here. Ball's basically in the middle of the field. Davis going to try and take it himself. Gets up the middle, breaks some tackles. Gets up the field, picks up about 10 yards there. Ball will be just shy of the 45-yard line.
Boy, he's a shifty guy. I mean, he's just juking, jabbing, moving his feet, whipping through that defense right there to pick up as many yards as he possibly can. He's a shifty little guy.
Eli Klein was in the backfield. Just couldn't get him wrapped up. Up 9 yards there. Davis's first official rush of the game. We'll go 4 wide here. Make that 5 wide. Davis empty backfield set again. Baker's going to come in motion right to left, run behind Davis. Go a little misdirection here to number 1. That's Kelly again. He picks up the first down.
And that's their bread and butter play there, Tyler. They'll pull whatever side. If they're going to run to the left, they're going to pull that right side tackle and guard, lead up through the hole also with the running back, and then hand that ball off. So they're just trying to attack the defense and overpower, and they're pretty successful when they've run that ball like that.
Their rushing stats look like Rushes did last week. They got 5 different runners already. 10 minutes to go, second quarter. Score's tied at 7. 2 wide right, 1 to the left. That big freshman, Tice Thompson, standing behind Davis. He's going to go out to the right. Use him as a little diversion there. They go up the middle. That's another new runner. That's number 27.
Yeah, he had some carries last week in that game, watching film on them. He was pretty successful, too, running the ball.
That's Xavier Puga. He's a sophomore.
Gain of 6 on
So
the
he
play,
picks up
brings
6
second and
yards
4.
on his first carry of the game. Davis will run play back in. Second quarter brought to you by Sydney Regional Medical Center. Don't let an injury keep you out of the game. Learn more at sydneyrmc.com. They're going to go 4 wide to the left side. That's Speed Digger sideline. Now 3 of them jog back in. Baker's going to go in motion again, left to right. They fake the handoff. Davis goes up the middle. Lots of room there. Across the 20-yard line. Picks up the first down. 10 yards there for Davis. He's fast.
Yeah, once again, they're doing what they can. They're moving those guys around to spread the defense out, open up those rushing lanes for Davis to get upfield. That's exactly what they did. The defensive end on that side kind of widened out a little bit, gave him a nice little alleyway to run up the field.
So inside the red zone for the second time. They go 4 wide again. I want to see him run and play it at this 4 wide one of these times.
Yep.
Empty backfield set. Here they go. Bubble screen here. They throw it out. Good blocking. It's caught along the brush sideline. Turns it up the field. It's going to pick up about 6. Pass was caught by Kelly.
They did a great job of sealing those the linebacker and the defensive backs on that field and that bubble screen. That we've got to come up, you got to blow that up, and you got to not let that play get out any further than that completed pass. Cannot get downfield.
Ball's inside the 10 now. Second down and about 2.
Just a straight dive.
Straight dive here up the middle for University. That's meant in a hurry. That's Thompson.
Thompson, the ball carrier, brought down by number 60, Austin Lay.
So now it'll be 3rd and 1 from about the 9-yard line. Well, I'd like to see Brush
Short gain on the play.
stuff
Brings
him
up
here.
2nd and goal from the Beat Digger
Hope University tries some stupid motion thing again.
They're already over 5 minutes on this drive right now in the second quarter for University.
Under 8 minutes to go. Second quarter, sun's pretty much set.
Yep.
One man split it either side. A little T formation here for University. Fake the handoff to Thompson. Davis is going to roll right, throw across his body. Pass is caught for the first down. Shy of the goal line, though. Good tackle.
Pass caught by number 1, Michael Kelly, brought down by number 12.
Kelly brings in his 3rd reception.
Thatcher is clean.
Give him about 6 yards there. See, they mark that. About the 2-yard line.
Yeah, right about the 2.
About 7 yards.
You know, they fake that dive. He rolls to the right. They've got cover. They've got blocking out in front of him. Puts a lot of pressure on those defensive backs and linebackers.
1st and goal. There's the big freshman Thompson. Did he get in? Went off his right guard. There's the signal. Thompson's got his first score of the game, 2 yards out.
Yep. Late signal from the referee coming in, but it is a touchdown for University with 6 minutes and 54 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Extra point attempt upcoming. Crew McDowell is your kicker, I believe. Boy, that's loud. Kick is up and good. University goes up 14-7 halfway through this second quarter. So back-to-back-to-back touchdown drives. 2 for University, 1 for Brush. We'll see if Brush can respond again.
Yep.
Gosh, you had him in a 3rd and 12 there about midfield at the end of the first quarter.
And they complete that long pass for a first down and leads into a scoring drive for them. So defense spent a lot of time on that field. So they're going to need, of course, a lot of those same guys are also starting on offense. So they're not going to get too much of a breather other than a little bit here on special teams on kick return. Then they got to be ready to go.
Love to know what Coach Mills is thinking down there right now. Got Coach Larry Mills sitting 2 rows in front of us.
That's Coach Trites.
Looks like, or I'm sorry, Coach
Coach
Trites.
Trites.
You're right. I apologize. Looks like he's on grandfather duty instead.
Oh, yeah, he's enjoying that right now. He does definitely miss the game of football. It's been in his blood. He's played it all his life, and playing little, Pop Warner junior high football, then college and high school, and coaching lots of years in football.
Good kick here again. This one's going to travel to the 10. It's caught there.
Run.
Aguilar breaks a tackle, gets up past the 20-yard line. He'll get to the 25. Good return. The Brush offense will jog back out. 6:46 to go, second quarter, down by a score.
First and 10 beat there, ball spotted at the 25.
Well, 75 yards to go, 6 minutes and 54 seconds, Tyler. Let's put together another scoring drive.
You had another drive to end the half like that. You get the ball back at halftime? Wouldn't mind. One man split out to the left side. Ball's in about the middle of the field. Man in motion left to right. Two running backs behind Rico. Pitches it. Oh, it fakes the pitch. Richie Bruno takes it off the right side. Picks up a couple.
Well, that time the backside guard was pulling to his right, and he's supposed to kick out that defensive end right there. Didn't kick him out. He missed that block. If he'd have gotten that block, Richie would have been off to the races on that play.
Thatcher Queen will split out to the short side of the field this time. That's the right side. Two running backs again behind Rico. Turn around, give it to Bruno again off the right side. Bruno bowls forward. First down picked up, plus a little extra. Give him 8. 7 carries on the night for number 44. I don't think he's going to hit that 30 mark tonight, but running hard. Not the worst thing in the world.
No.
Either.
They're just running basic plays right there, just straight dives. Give them the ball. Just your offensive line overpower the defensive line.
Up the middle again, they go. Krob takes it to the 40, pick up a 3.
Straight 24 dive.
Dylan Krob, the ball carrier, brought down by number 54, Aiden Gonzalez.
Got an NFL game going on tonight, too.
That's the one in
Clear down in Sao Paulo.
Sao Paulo, yeah.
So Brush going heavy to that right side. It's a short side of the field. Two running backs behind Rico again. Rico on the keeper trying to go to the short side of the field. Don't like that.
Yep.
Rico's going to lose a yard there.
Yeah, Brush that time came out in double tight with the wing to the right side, just trying to run a power sweep to the short side of the field. And it just didn't allow him to get enough room. That when you got that short side of the field, the defense is over there. They've got the sideline as one of their defenders, so it makes it very difficult to pick up a lot of yards on that play.
We have 3rd and long here. 3rd and a long 8. 4:20 to go, second quarter. Thatcher Queen's going to go to the wide side of the field.
Double
left
tight again.
side. Rico tries a hard count. Don't think it worked. Rico's going to drop straight back. He's going to load it up down the field. He's got a man open. That ball's caught at the University 35-yard line. Beautiful over-the-shoulder catch. Good luck reading those numbers, though.
They're hard as ever to read, especially at nighttime.
I want to say it was number 6. It is number 6. Landon Mesh.
Landon Mesh, yep.
Runs a great route. Gets about 2 yards of separation there.
Yeah, I think what they're using Middle Mist as a guy to run in the play. It's just to run in, tell him to play, and come back out again.
How many yards did they pick up on that?
25 yards.
25. Krob goes off the left side, picks up maybe 4.
Dylan Krob, the ball carrier, brought down by number 7, Bryce Swinston.
3:20 to go. Man, big chunk play like that helps.
Yes, definitely.
Turn around, this time give it to Jolani. Pick up a couple forward progress. He's driven back. I think they're going to give him 2 or 3 here.
There's 5 defenders from University right that just converged on Jelani and said, you're not going anywhere.
It'll be 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd down and 5 for the Big Diggers.
From the University 30, 2:30 to go. Rushed down by a touchdown. Thatcher Queens are split out wide right. That's the wide side of the field.
Set up to run a bootleg right now.
Yep, here we go, bootleg. Rico gets a great block from Thatcher Queen. I hope they don't throw the flag. No, I don't see it.
No flag.
Thatcher Queen got away with one. He got away with one. He had a great block. He didn't need to hold it, but he did. Eric Rico doing a great job finding the opening. That's about a 25-yard run.
25-yard run, yep.
From Eric Rico. Thatcher had, just an absolutely great block to really set him up there. Give it to Bruno off the right side. Bruno's going to basically walk in.
Basically, yep.
4 yards out. Brush is an extra point away from tying this thing up. 1:58 to go in the first half.
Running the bootleg for the touchdown, then the 2-point conversion, going in, running a 30 trap with Richie Bruno. Actually, Richie Bruno scored.
Yeah.
But the bootleg got us down inside the 5-yard line. So that 30 series, that's that misdirection. You start keying on one thing, it opens up something else, and that's a great play call in there at the time with Coach Schwint.
Snap was a little bit behind the holder. Does a good job recovery. Rico puts it through the uprights. We're all tied up. 14 all, 1:58 to go. Rush is going to get the ball back after half, but 2 minutes is a lot of time for University.
And with their passing attack, they've shown that they can get the ball downfield really quick. And like I said, that's probably not our strong point right now in the season is our pass defense. But we've just got to continue to get pressure on him, maintain outside containment from those defensive ends, not allow him to run to the perimeter and set his feet and throw the ball.
2 minutes left in this second quarter, brought to you by Sydney Regional Medical Center. Learn more at sydneyrmc.com. Phone keeps lighting up. Apparently nobody can score down there in Brazil. Mahomes has got 98 yards.
Really?
As well. Yeah. Herbert's he's got 170 yards and a touchdown.
Well, you asked about Coach Mills. Coach Mills is here. He's down there. Coach Trice just went by to say hello to him. Talk to him for just a minute. So that's cool. 2 Hall of Fame coaches in the stadium tonight.
Feels like the breeze is kicked up. Well, flag's not moving.
No, It's just that crisp, cool air in the fall right now. It seems like it's here
really
a little bit
good.
earlier, right, than what it normally does.
It feels really good.
Yeah.
Rico from the north 40. Oh, that's a good kick. Man, that's going to travel down to about the 6-yard line. Big opening here for University. One man to beat for the return man. He beats Rico. We'll see if he can get caught. Landon Mesh runs him down at the 25-yard line. Good hustle play there. But, man, University. Now we're 3 drives in a row where they have good starting field. This is great starting field position.
That was Judiel Lopez, I believe, that ran him down. He's on kickoff and with that speed. So, yeah, he's a little bit faster than Landon Meshes, and that's the only guy that had a chance to catch him.
I thought that, but it sure looked like a 6.
Yeah.
The 6 and the 8s look the same.
Landon's a little bit thicker than what he is. He's a skinnier guy. So
I didn't want to say that's too slow for Landon.
Landon's standing right next to you. You can see him right there.
Yep.
But, yeah, this is not good. Now you got 25 yards to go to score and
turnover.
Minute and 48 seconds.
T formation here. Got a man split out either side. Now they'll go 4 wide. Kelly to the right of Davis in the backfield. Shotgun set. Davis is going to roll right. A little comebacker here. Ball was thrown low. Was it caught? Brush is saying incomplete. Nope, incomplete.
Incomplete.
Just a second incompletion for Davis on 9 attempts tonight.
And he's going to continue to roll the ride. That's his strength. That's where he feels comfortable. So they've got to make sure as he rolls that way, they've got to get pressure in his face. They've got to get hands up so that he cannot have free view of those passing lanes.
Has he rolled to his left?
I don't think he has rolled to his left yet.
I don't remember.
Yeah, watching film, I don't remember him running to his left or rolling at all to his left. So rolling to his left.
Same formation here. They're going to go 5 wide. Kelly's going to walk up in the slot.
I think he'll keep it.
We're going to throw a little screen out here. Oh, that's a good play.
Great job by Udiel Lopez on that one. Coming up, reading it right away. Sure tackle.
Pass was caught by number 3, Dominic Chacon. Brought down by number 8, Udiel Lopez.
That's asking a lot of that left tackle. You're right. Lopez read it great. Dipped underneath the would-be blocker. Really good play. They're going to let the clock run here. University still got 2 timeouts. Brush has got all 3. Be down under a minute. It's 3rd and 12 again for University. We saw them complete one of these a drive ago at midfield. They go 5 wide again. 3 wide to the wide side of the field. Davis going to load it up, go across the middle of the field. That ball's through the hands of Baker. He had him coming across the field. Pass was just a little high and a little too much on it.
Boy, that was a bullet right there. I mean, it was right on the dime. Of course, he was, like you said, a little bit high, but great job by our free safety there, Thatcher Queen, just right there to light him up.
Good defense. Now we're going to go 4th down. I think if University, I think you just go ahead and go for it.
Yep.
Trust your defense to not let Brush march at 70-plus yards or 60-plus yards.
Yeah, they're going
in less than a minute.
Brings up 4th down and 12 from the Beecher.
I think this will be a keeper. Number 2 is going to keep this ball.
I think so. His sideline's the wide side of the field. Kelly's going to go out to the right. He's going to go across the middle of the field. Same play again. A little too high on that one. Baker tried to get a hand on it. He did. He tipped it back into the end zone. Pass falls incomplete. That'll be a turnover.
Yes.
On downs. That's the stop you needed.
Big defensive stop right now for Brush, especially at the end of the second quarter right now, not giving him any momentum going in at halftime. They've got the momentum now.
They've got 40 seconds and 3 timeouts. See if Bruno or Rico can't bust one for a big gainer here.
What they don't need to do is try to push the ball downfield with a pass and get it picked off.
So, no, they're going full house here. We got
just run it.
University's going to burn a timeout.
Yep.
Talk things over a little bit. Second timeout. Well, maybe.
Yeah.
That's what you blow the whistle for. Timeout brought to you by Wiggins Equipment. Wiggins Electric. Count on Wiggins Electric for quick, efficient, and courteous service to keep you up and running. They provide you with the service and products you need at your most critical time. Stick around for your halftime show, brought to you by Equitable Savings and Loan. Coming up in 41 short seconds. Clean game penalty-wise, too, for Brush. Knock on wood.
Yeah, I mean, exactly what you want to happen. I mean, you take the situation and be able to stop them inside, your own 30-yard line, get the ball back, and maybe, just be a safe play, run it, get out of the first half with the 14-14 tie, nothing lost.
We running backs again. Full house set. Rico under center. Turn around, hand it off the right side. Big run here by Jelani Thomas. He gets across the 35. Pickup of about 8.
And one thing about if they can get Jelani Thomas more, he continues to get more confidence and more running, that's going to definitely help take some of the pressure off Richie. And then as the season goes on.
Give it to him again. He's got the first down across the 40. Pickup of 5.
Jelani Thomas, the ball carrier, brought down by number 71.
Brush will go ahead and burn a timeout. They're first.
Yep.
14 seconds to go. Ball sits right at the 40. Brush timeout brought to you by Premier Farm Credit. For over 100 years, they've been providing affordable, reliable, and consistent credit. Visit premieraca.com.
I know we're only talking the second game of the season, Tyler, but when you look at, like we said, down the stretch, in the season, maybe into postseason, by having Jelani Thomas getting more confidence and more reps, that gives Richie that rest that he can play, and that way his legs are healthy and more rested as they get down as the end of the season rolls along. So definitely having two guys like that can run the ball is definitely going to be to advantage.
You've got Dylan Crobb that can take some of those as well, and I think Cassius Middle Mist will get some carries once he's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the 30-plus carries Richie got last week, that was the anomaly, more than likely. And they still spread it around. It's just they had a lot of offensive plays. So they're going to go I formation here again, 4 wide. Bruno a couple yards behind Rico. Turn around, give it to him. They met him up the middle. Not going to fall for that again.
Richie Bruno, the ball carrier.
I think Brush is just going to let this one run out. We're going to go into halftime tied up at 14 all between your Beat Diggers and the University Bulldogs. We'll take a quick timeout, come back with the halftime show brought to you by Equitable Savings and Loan right here on 1010 KSIR, KSR.com, and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Welcome back in, Beat Digger fans. Tyler Carmen, Ron Elbow beside me. We are set to kick off the second half of University at Brush, home opener for your Brush Beat Diggers. Your halftime show was brought to you by Equitable Savings and Loan. Third quarter kickoff brought to you by Buildings by Design. First impressions are important. BBD will make your vision a reality. Visit buildsbydesign.com for more. Knotted up at 14 all. Brush is going to get the ball back. Had a big stop there. University had 2 minutes to work with after Brush scored its second touchdown there towards the end of the second quarter. Second half kickoff going south to north, goes out of bounds along the Brush sideline. Brush is going to have probably the best starting field position they've had all game.
Yep, by 5 yards, 35-yard line, so 65 yards to get to Pater, which is really good. And the more that they can shorten that field distance, the easier and the better it works for Brush.
The more I think about it, I want Brush just to run it down their throat this whole drive. University's backed up. They've only got 4 defensive linemen down now. Started the game with 5. Most of that first half, they had 5 down linemen. Up the middle they go. Pickup of 3. I believe it was Jelani.
Yep. And those 3-yard gains as the game goes on turn into 5 yards, turn into 7 yards, and then big gainers for touchdowns. So that's the script for Brush Beat Digger football.
Break the huddle. Thatcher Queen split out to the right side. Mesh comes in motion left to right. Turn around, give it to Lopez Aguilar. Breaks the tackle. He's shifty, then he gets wrapped up in a hurry.
Yeah, Udi Lopez brings a different dimension to that running game just because of his shiftiness and quickness.
He's quick.
Yeah, and the big thing about him is just he's got to get a little more weight on the body to take some of those poundings. But if you get him into the open field, he's going to be awful tough to catch.
That's just something University's going to have to look for, too. He'll jog off. He'll take a break. So now 3rd and a long 4. Turn around and give it to Bruno. He's met instantly. No gain there. That was a big defensive tackle for University. It's going to be 4th down here from their own 42-yard line. Jelani Thomas is going to jog in.
They're going to come in with that straight T backfield. I bet they're going to run an off-tackle play of 46 to this side or 47 when they got a power lead.
It's a little bit wider to our side, to the right side.
I believe they're going to run to the left side now.
Cade Castrop, your tight end, he's to the right. Rico's going to go hard count here. No, it doesn't look like it. Up the middle they go. He's fight. Oh, he breaks loose. That was Jelani Thomas.
Jelani.
Thomas picks up every bit of 7 yards. Got down right to the 50. They're going to mark him at the Brush 49.
Found that little crease between the guard and the tackle on that far side of the field and just picked up quality yardage and kept moving his feet once they got a hold of him and tried to tackle him.
That is growth from Jelani Thomas right there. That is a big-time play on fourth down, big-time first down. Fresh set of downs from their own 49. Rico under center, turn around, give it to Krob. Krob's going to get across the 50, pick up about 4.
Great job by Austin Lea pulling on that time. He's the guard on the far side, pulled to kick out that defensive end to allow Dylan Krob to get up inside the hole and pick up positive yards.
Flip to the plus side of the field from the University 48. 3 minutes gone by. Still knotted up at 14 all. Third quarter.
Now they got the 2 big backs. Now they got Jelani and they've got Richie Bruno.
Yep, Dylan Krob, he'll get a breather.
400 formation.
Turn around, give it to Jelani again. Man, oh man, Jelani's running tough.
Just a straight 424 dive. If you know Brush offense, Brush beat Digger football. Line up in that 400 formation, tight end on the far side, 2 receivers to the right, and just run a dive.
Jelani picks up another 8 yards here. Ball down to the Bulldog 40. Lopez Aguilar will jog back in. Jelani will get a break. Same formation here again. Rico under center. They're going to pitch it. That was a low pitch, but Aguilar caught it. Gets to the Brush sideline. He's going to pick up a couple. Good hands.
Little quick pitch 58, 458 out of that formation. Pulls the tackle on that side. He gets out and leads the blocking for the halfback.
Lopez and Krob will switch out again. Krob's back in. Power again to the short side of the field. Turn around, give it to Bruno. Bruno's big, bruising. Gets down to the 25. First down picked up.
He just trucked that defensive back, number 26. He turned his back, and Bruno was on top of him like a friggin' semi.
Don't turn your back, kid. It's going to hurt worse. Pick up of about 12 there. 10 carries for Richie Bruno. Big first down there. Fresh set of downs. Boy, they like that formation. They're going to stay in it.
Yep.
Give it to Jelani this time. Jelani legs turning down inside the 20. Down to the 19-yard line. University's going to sub some of their D linemen out.
Yeah, they've got to. Those guys are getting pounded on, which is exactly what Brush wants to do. Just keep the pressure on them. Come back, run Richie, run Jelani, run Richie, run Jelani. Just, who do you stop? Who do you key on?
5 yards there for Jelani. Man, is he running tough. Power right again. Short side of the field. Turn around, give it to Bruno. Bruno's going to cut it up the middle. Get down inside the 10-yard line. First down. Pickup of about 10 yards there for Richie.
Yep. Had our left tackle run out of his shoe at that time, so he had to pick it back up and get it back on right away. I think that was Devin Cox.
First and goal from the 10. Man, you're going to run this till they stop it.
Yeah.
Bruno and Thomas in the backfield. University's showing they're blitzing hard.
Yep.
Rico's going to make a little adjustment here. Ooh, got him to jump a little. No flag. Give it to Bruno. Bruno goes right behind the center. Bowls forward for 5, maybe a little more.
They're running an unbalanced line, so they've got everybody overloaded to the right side, and they changed the play at the last minute to run to the weak side where there were less men, and that's why that was a good play for them to pick that up when University thought everybody was going to be coming over to that overloaded side.
Ball's just inside the 5-yard line, halfway through this third quarter. University's going to burn its first timeout of the second half. Man, they are just getting mobbed down there. They give up a fourth down run for a first down to Jelani Thomas, and it has not been pretty for this University defense.
6
since that
minute and
time.
2 drive. 6 minutes and 2 seconds on this drive for Brush, and they are setting where right now, Tyler? Inside their 5-yard line?
Yep. Call it the 4. Turn around, hand it off to Jelani. Jelani's going to bowl forward. He's not going to get a little extracurricular there. No flag.
Right down by number 54.
That'll be 3rd and goal from about the 2. Looks like it's going to be spotted right where an extra point attempt will be.
Spotted at the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal.
I'm giving it to 44. Twice in a row if you have to. Unbalanced line again. To the right, give it to Bruno. Bruno wrapped up immediately.
He was met right at the line with that defensive tackle, but he could not stop him. That defensive tackle went down to his knees, and Richie just basically plowed over him for another 2 yards.
1 yard gain.
Brings up 4th and goal.
4th and goal with a yard. Under 5 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Rush has got to punch this in here.
And an off-tackle play.
Around, give it to Bruno. Bruno's met immediately. Turning the legs. No signal yet.
Nope.
I don't think he got it. No signal.
I don't think so either, Tyler. I think he was stopped just outside the goal line.
He was met immediately. They're digging him off, pulling him off the pile. I think they would have called it by now.
Yeah, big defensive stand for University.
Yep. So Bruno, no gain there on 4th down. University holds strong. Good use of a timeout on their part. I don't think if he doesn't call the timeout, Brush is probably kicking off after a score right now.
Yep.
So now University with a big stop there.
But also a deep hole for them to dig themselves out of right now. Brush took that ball down 64 yards, just could not punch it in that last yard to get a touchdown.
Took off nearly 8 minutes to start this 3rd quarter. Come away empty-handed. Don't blame Coach Rosenbrock at all.
No.
He listened to me. I told him he shouldn't do that. Shouldn't do that. Don't listen to the guy in the radio. So University first offensive drive. Haven't seen their offense in what feels like forever. They're going to hand it off to Kelly. Did he get dropped in the end zone?
End zone, yes. Safety.
I haven't seen never saw the signal from the ref.
Yeah.
There it is.
Amazing penetration by the defense there. Richie, I believe that was Richie Bruno on a blitz right there, or feeling hard, that tackled him in the end zone.
I believe that was Kelly, number 1, the running back.
Yep.
He just was met. It didn't feel like met immediately. He just didn't get out of the end zone fast enough.
I don't know what he was waiting for, but that was odd.
All right, no harm, no foul. Brush gets 2 points.
And the ball kicked to him.
Yeah, have you ever had a 64-yard drive end in 2 points?
No.
Good defensive play there by Richie Bruno.
That's a huge momentum swing right now for the defense and for Brush at this time. University they're going to start scrambling now and trying to figure out what the heck they can do to get things back on track again. And not having the ball in their hands definitely for the next 4 minutes is not going to help the cause either.
Brush is going to have this ball for the entire 3rd quarter.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to punt it. You just don't see this play very often.
No.
Bulldogs have a choice to punt the ball or kick.
Excuse me. They do have the choice, and they are. I didn't see him put the tee down, but he just did. So they're going to go ahead and kick it. They got to kick it from their own 20-yard line. So Brush is going to get this. I'm guessing.
Should be in positive. Well, at least the 40-yard line.
I was saying at least the 40.
Yeah.
Lopez Aguilar stands at his own 20. So 16-14 is your score now. Kick is away. It's a good kick.
It's a real good kick in a good spot, too.
Yeah, down along the sideline. Lopez picks it up at the 20, turns it up the field, gets across the 35. We were hoping for the 40. University's got
Got an injured
Man
player.
down, yeah, he took a shot to his knee.
Yep.
He hops up. He's going to make it off the field.
Boy, looking at that return, Tyler, if Hootie just takes one step to the outside, he's got clear green on Brush sidelines for a touchdown. I mean, but I know
It did
that's
look
probably
like it's
where the
hard
return set up.
It's hard, yeah. It's hard to see, but you're right. He had a blocker that had that edge sealed. Big play there on defense for Brush. Right at 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Brush takes back over at their own 35-yard line, up 16-14. Two running backs behind Rico. Turns around. He's going to keep it. Gets to the 40-yard line. Oh, he's got grass in front of him. Makes a move down the side. Spin move. Don't take a shot, Rico.
No, don't do
Cross
that.
the 50-yard line.
Boy,
Big
Thatcher
first down.
Queen had an amazing block to spring Eric Rico on that run.
Give him every bit of 14 yards there. Ball is at the University 44 now. Rico's first carry of this second half is a big one. Jelani Thomas will jog in. Thatcher Queen's going to stay in as well. Dylan Krob will get a breather. Boy, it really feels like if they can put one in here, they'll have this game in hand.
Timeout.
Jelani was set up on the wrong side. I think Coach Rosenbach didn't want to take a chance getting a penalty there.
No, and that's a good call. That's a good time to call it because momentum's on their side. No sense not getting lined up correctly and some kind of a fumble on the snap or the pitch is not right. You know, it's definitely good to call that timeout. You don't want to burn them too early, but you got to call it that time.
It is only week 2, but are you confused by the way rankings work? Don't worry, the Eastern Plains Sports Network has you covered. Every Tuesday, we bring you Bleckatology on our Spotify channel. Ben Blecka breaks down the rankings and what all the numbers mean in a way that's easy for you to understand. Bleckatology is presented by Agricultural Accounting. You're a producer, not an accountant. Let them plow through your paperwork. Visit agman.co today to set up a consultation. That'll come in handy later in the year.
Yep. That sometimes gets a little confusing, though. I mean,
It does. The RPI and
not
Ben
not the
Black has
easiest
got
thing-
you covered.
Not the easiest thing to try to follow along as a fan and everything. Coaches even sometimes struggle with it at times, but
But there's disagreements. Yeah. All right, first down, University 44-yard line. Thatcher Queen in motion right to left. Around, give it to Jelani. Jelani bounces off a tackle off that left side, gets across the 45-yard line. Down to the 43. I kept saying 44-yard line. The ball was at the 46.
46.
Now it's down to the 43. Pickup of 3. Oh, football's hard sometimes, I guess. Goodness. Go back to that full house, that offset formation. Run it to the right side. Bruno sidesteps a would-be tackler. Gets down to the 35. First down's picked up. Give him 8 yards.
He is just a load. I mean, if you have not had a chance to see him in person, for everybody that's out there listening, you've got to come and watch this guy run. He is
big,
just a load. He's 215.
but he's light on his feet.
Yes, light on his feet, 215 pounds, and his power is in his legs and his lower body, and he just has so much strength that he can just drive people and run them over.
Gets down to the 35. Coming down on 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. Brush may take this all the way into the fourth quarter. Set a record for fastest third quarter ever.
Yes.
Rico fakes the handoff, drops straight back. He's got to roll to his left. He's going to take off and run along University sideline. He gets out of bounds, gets tripped up a little bit. He's going to pick up positive yards. I like that. Not trying to make a throw across his body.
Nope.
Picks up a few yards. That's all right. Picks
Just
up
that
3.
Just a little quick fake pitch to the right and looking for the slot back to kind of come across the middle of the zone there. He's looking for him, but they had him covered up very well.
So now we got a flag.
I think we got
Too many people.
Yep.
All right,
We had 2 guys trying to get off the field at the same time, and that you had too many men on the field to begin with. We had 12 guys in the huddle, I think. Would have been actually 13.
Yeah. That's
So,
definitely too
yeah.
many.
Coach Schwint, Coach Rosenbrock right now talking to the referee and getting some clarification on it.
Pleading their case.
Yeah. Yep.
They're still pleading their case.
Yep. I think he's trying to get some confirmation that we had two guys on there, and our two guys came off, and that is expected. You know, whatever you have going on, the same number's got to be coming off.
Yeah.
So, don't know whether they're going to win that case with the referee or not.
All right, so Thatcher Queen will jog back.
Then we got to have somebody's got to come off. That's 1 for 1.
There you go. Landon Mesh will jog up.
Yep.
Go. Minute 30 to go. Gosh, you'd hate for something
Yeah.
silly like that to
Just change the momentum.
change your momentum, yeah. Still only second down. About second 13. Full house formation. Rico under center. He's going to fake the handoff, roll right. Looking
Leg
for
run.
help. Nothing. He's got a stiff arm at the 40. Gets thrown down. He's going to lose yards.
Yep. Read that very well. University did a great job of staying at home, reading that, seeing that he's rolling to the right in a bootleg run and just pursuing him.
So now we got a long third down.
Yeah.
Not quite in Rico's wheelhouse for a field goal yet either, so need a big chunk play here.
Possibly come out in the 400 formation with the tight end on the left, on the far side, two receivers on this side, try to run like an 81 dump or just a
We have not seen that to
Yeah.
the left side. I
Actually-
wouldn't mind it either.
yeah tight ends on this side, so they're in our 300 formation.
University's bringing the house. They faked the handoff again. Now he's going to throw it big. Hey, we got our
Got it.
chunk play. Rico completes the pass. It's going to be about a 10-yard gain there. Be a
Still
more
about-
manageable first or
Yeah.
a more manageable fourth down attempt if they so choose.
Yep. About a long 6 yards for a first down.
It's a second catch for Mesh on the night. Ball's right at the 30. They need the 25. Long 5 or a short 6. Brush is going to burn one more timeout. Oh, no. It's going to be the end of the third quarter. That was a
Yep.
fast third
That was a
quarter.
fast third
That
quarter.
is the end of your third quarter, brought to you by Buildings by Design. We'll take a quick timeout, come back with the fourth and final right here on 1010 KSIR. Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. Start of the fourth quarter. Coach Rosenbrock dialed up a hard count.
Yep.
And it's going to give Brush an easy 5 yards. Are they moving the chains?
Yep.
Boy, it looked like longer than 5
Sure
yards.
did.
But the penalty's going to give them the first down.
The down markers on the far side of the field were very generous for us.
Yes, absolutely. So now ball is sitting at the 25. Fresh set of downs for Brush. Start of your fourth quarter brought to you by Rudy's Tires. Several locations across the area. There's always a Rudy's location close by. And they can even come to you on the farm. Rudy's Tires brings you Eastern Plains Sports Today every weekday on 1010 KSIR. Full house set on first down. Turn around, give it to Dylan Krob, I believe.
Well, that was going nowhere.
Pickup of 3, maybe 4.
Didn't look like he was got that many yards.
No, it did not. They did give him about 4 yards. 3?
Yeah, probably 3.
3 yards.
Yep, I'd say 3.
Short gain of 3 on the play brings up 2nd and 7.
Boy, for University, you're like, you just need our offense on the field. Get one offensive series in the second half. Man, that's ridiculous. Rico's going to keep this off the left side now. He's going to be wrapped up immediately.
They've got that number 3 now is or number 9 is spying Eric Rico every time.
Yep.
Wherever he goes, he's spying him. They've got to do that. They're trying to get pressure as much as they can with the up front, but
Rico lost a couple there, or lost one. It'll be 3rd and 8. You are kind of in his wheelhouse now for a field goal, so I don't feel as strongly about this play call.
power play to the right, hopefully.
That's the wide side of the field. Went with a hard count again. Doesn't get University to jump. Give it up the middle to Bruno. Bruno quickly off that right hip of his center. He might have got the first down. See where they mark him.
Looking at the far referee, it looks like it's
It
right
does.
there.
They mark it short of the 15, so it's going to be 4th and short. Give him 7 yards. 16 carries for one Richie Bruno tonight. All right, so 4th and less than a yard.
You got to give it to number 44. That's your money man.
It is. I know he got stuffed on the goal line. That's not going to happen here.
They're loading the box, though. They've got 2 linebackers up there right in the A-gap.
Oh, yeah, they give it to Bruno.
Oh, yeah.
Bruno's got more. He's sniffing for the end zone. Piles pushing down inside the 10.
Richie Bruno, the ball carrier.
Give him 7 yards and the first down.
4th and 1, he picks up 7 yards.
First down. First and goal.
Had some help there, too.
Yes.
This ball sits at the 8-yard line. First and goal. 9:30 to go, 4th quarter. University has run one offensive play in this second half. Bruno's going to go off the left side. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
Tyler, those defensive linemen got their hands on their hips.
Yeah, they're not having a good time down there.
The ball carrier again, brought down by number 28.
Pick up 4.
They got 2 substitutes coming in, so big number 60 is leaving the game for the first time.
Yeah, I bet he does need a breather.
Yep. And 61. The 2 big defensive tackles they've had in that game are out now. Run right at those guys.
3 running backs again. They give it to Krob off the left side. Krob sniffing for the end zone. This time the pile's pushing the wrong way. University makes a stand. Forward progress, I think, is going to get him inside the 2. Give Dylan Krob a couple. All right, we're back exactly where we were. 3rd and goal from the 1. Wouldn't mind just a sneak from Rico.
Double tight situation. Straight T backfield.
Off the right side. That ball's into the end zone. Rush puts another one on the board. I think it's Jolani. That play happened so fast.
Yep.
Jelani Thomas gets a 1-yard rushing touchdown. Brush goes up 22-14, 8:07 to go. Extra point upcoming. Good snap, ball's down, high kick. It is good. So Brush takes the 23-14 lead now. A mere 8 minutes of offense is all University's going to have to work with.
And they're probably going to be in panic mode now. They're going to have to start throwing the ball, and that's going to just that'll play, I'm sure, right into our defense. With the amount of pressure we've been putting on him.
I haven't put the extra point up on the scoreboard yet. My math is right. 16 plus 7 is 23.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Paul's running around like a crazy person. Did they make the kick? Yes, they made the kick.
Yep.
Put it up on there.
I score with 8:07 left to go in the game.
Goodness gracious. I still can't hardly believe that University's only gotten one play.
I know. Exactly. But, you know, Brush took this ball over at what 4 minutes, right, in the third quarter.
Yeah.
So there's 8 minutes right now. Another 8-minute drive for Brush.
Kickoff travels to the 15. It's caught by a second line man. He gets out to the 30. He's met.
Rudy Lopez on the tackle.
University will start their drive at about the 32, 33-yard line. And the clock's running time off. That shouldn't be happening. There we go. Now we got it stopped. That's a little home field clockwork right there.
Exactly, yep. Udiel Lopez, he made sure that guy wasn't going to go anywhere. He gave him a huge bear hug and waited for the rest of the guys to come and just tackle him and also take him to the ground. So good job. That's what you want to have happen on those kickoffs. Just break down, get your hands on him, wait for the rest of your team to come and wrap things up.
They're going to go 4 wide, University does. Shotgun set, running back to the left. They're going to go quick out to Chacon here. Rico's going to make a good tackle just past the 35-yard line. Pickup of 5-ish. Not even. Pickup of 4.
Brought down by number 7, Eric Rico.
Boy, that clock's running fast. I mean, I don't want to. You don't want to panic, but I'd be like,
Nope.
guys, we gotta go hurry up a little bit. 4 wide again, shotgun set. Davis is going to roll to his left, throw it high. There's rolling to his left.
Yep.
He doesn't like it.
Nope.
He had a wide open Baker, and he sailed that thing.
He couldn't get his shoulders round squared and set his feet to throw that ball, and where he threw it, I mean, there was nobody in the area.
And he didn't have that
didn't
much
have to hurry.
pressure. No,
Yeah.
no. Well, we were talking. He does not like to roll to his left, and I think you see why.
Yep.
Pass does fall incomplete, so that'll stop the clock. It's going to be 3rd down.
And that's tough for quarterbacks in general. You've really got to be able to get out there and
Yeah.
square your shoulders in order to be successful on that pass play.
5 wide now for Davis. Stands at the near hash. 30-yard line. He'll flip it outside. That ball's incomplete.
Yep.
Got to be careful here if you're rushed
Getting a little
defensive
chippy
back.
down there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just, yeah. This time of the game, you just got to keep things under control.
Yeah, no stupid penalties. So we're 4th down here. Oh, clock may have still been running.
Brings up 4th down and 6 for the
Davis will jog.
I'd look for a bubble screen right now to the far side, possibly, because
Yeah.
we got lots of field up there. Let's see what this formation
You
looks
don't.
like.
So Baker's in the slot.
Yep.
Right there on the left side. That's the wide side of the field, but that's to Davis's left. I don't think they want him to roll
is
that
coming.
way. He drops straight back. Goes up the seam to Baker. He overthrows him again. Baker had some steps on Dylan Krob. That pass falls incomplete. Brush will take over at downs. Really good field position again for Brush. Brush is fixing to put this game
Yep.
away. 6:43 to go in the 4th.
Just like that, the defense answers the call. Brush has got the ball in a turnover. 6 minutes and 43 seconds to go in the 4th quarter.
Rico and Jelani Thomas will jog on. Stay connected with the Eastern Plains Sports Network on all social media platforms. Follow at Eastern Plains Sports Network on Facebook and Instagram. See what games we're covering. Get pictures from ones we're at and more. We also have several regular podcasts out on our Spotify page. Give the Eastern Plains Sports Network a like, follow, and subscription on all social media platforms today. Full house here. Just shy of University's 35-yard line. Richie Bruno.
7 yards on the carry.
Yeah, he's going to get this drive started.
Brought down by number 64, Sam Cavante.
When's the last time an offense only had 5 plays in one half?
Ooh, I can't remember that.
Man, it's
It's unheard of.
that's got to sting.
Yeah, especially from a big play offense like
Yeah.
University.
I hope they run this clock out
Yeah.
somehow. From the 29, 6 minutes, they're going to hopefully be in there letting it get down. Oh, yeah, we're already in milk that clock mode. Turn around, give it to Krob off the left side.
Yep.
He breaks a couple tackles, gets across the 25, picks up the first down.
University's they're selling out. They're doing everything they can to try to blow up those inside traps. They're sending linebackers in both those A gaps, and we're still picking up positive yards. And we just let this clock run, take as much time as we can in between plays before we snap the ball.
With 5 minutes and 22 seconds.
Fresh set of downs for Krob, give him 5 yards. Ball security is job security here. There's the 5 count. Rico turn around, give it to Bruno. Bruno's going to go right up the gut inside the 15-yard line. He's going to pick up 12 yards and a first down. 20 carries on the night for Richie Bruno.
Brought down by number
Take it easy, Bruno. We trying to milk this clock here. Because you know if University gets it, they're going to throw it around the yard.
Yep. 2 big defensive tackles are back in again for University. They've been out that whole last series and just coming in now.
Full house set. Handed off the right guard. Wrapped up immediately. I believe that was Jelani Thomas. Picks up a few.
Brought down initially by number 54, Eamon Gonzalez.
Give him 3 yards.
Clocks are running, 4:20, 4:19.
Gain of 3 on the play, brings up second down and 7.
You know, you never want to go 60-plus yards and not score.
Yeah.
But that was the best thing that happened to Brush. Get a safety afterwards and get the ball back. Oh, and then when we go hard count.
Yep.
It's going to get a cheap 5 yards.
Well, they're just making it easy for Brush. Just out of their element right now.
They are. You can tell they are
Yep.
discombobulated. Ball's going to be at the 5 now, so it's going to be a second and a short 2.
From the Bulldog 5-yard line.
Clock is under 4 minutes now. It's going to run.
Boy, what a great student session we got tonight, too. We got a lot of students
Good
here
crowd.
supporting.
Good crowd.
Good crowd. Love it.
Brush looking for one more score. Put the cherry on top here. Rico sheds the would-be sack. He's going to break it around the left side. What a beautiful play from Eric Rico. He had a linebacker shoot right through the A-gap, have a clean shot at him, and Rico just busted it out to the left side for a 2-yard touchdown run.
What a way to close off the drive like that. Taking time off the clock, using as much as they possibly could, and being able to end that drive in a scoring situation for Brush to knock the game to 29 with the extra point should pop it up to 30.
Kick down. This extra point's going to be blocked.
They allowed a lot of pressure up the middle. University did a great job. They overloaded and just brought the house.
Our score.
Still,
27 left in the game.
Yep.
still a.
29.
Oh yeah, that is a 2-score game. I was
Yep.
thinking to myself, still a 3-score, but no, extra point would have made it a 3-score game. But they keep it within 16. 29-14, 3:27 to go.
Well, that's one of the mishaps they're going to have to work on. I'm sure coach is not happy because anytime you get down there, you want to make sure that that extra point is definitely solid.
It's important.
It's important. You got to count on it. In a game like this, I think we're okay. You don't ever want to miss those. But in a tighter game, that's the difference in a win and a loss right there. So it's definitely something they got to work on. They didn't have inside protection like they're supposed to, and as a result, the kick got blocked.
So University will try and get something going on offense here. 5 total plays for them on offense.
Yeah, that's
Through
unheard of.
Through what, 21 minutes
21
of football?
minutes, yeah. Since 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter or third quarter.
Yep. Good kick here from Rico. This ball is going to bounce at the 15. Be picked up by Baker along the Brush sideline. He's going to turn it up the middle of the field. Got some blockers ahead of him. Big return here from University again. Broke some tackles. One man to beat. Rico not going to get him. Baker is going to take it. 85 yards. Made a house call there. Takes the wind out of this Brush crowd just a little bit.
Yeah, that's not what you want to give up. You know, you have that scoring drive that goes down there. You put the ball in the end zone. The last thing you want to do, number one, miss an extra point. Second, give up a huge play on the next kickoff.
I think he
Got
broke
somebody
about
down
3 or
here.
4 tackles. We
Yeah.
do have an injured Bulldog down to 45-yard line.
And Brushes 45.
That is their playmaker. They've tried to get him the ball. All
Yep.
5 of their offensive plays, I think 3 of them tried to go to him.
Yep.
Couldn't get it on offense, so he gets it on special teams. That'll be a point of emphasis in practice, I imagine.
Yes.
Kick coverage.
And they've had great kick coverage all day, all night long. I mean, it hasn't been an issue. Just
So you see how they
that's-
ran away from
Yeah.
Lopez right
Yep.
there.
Just guys not staying in their lanes as they're kicking the ball, going downfield, and allowing that little bit of a gap where a guy with that kind of speed and agility can break through and make a big play.
So 9 for University. He's up, making his way off the field. Gordon Insurance, be prepared for everything life throws at you. Car, life, farm, and crop insurance, all at Gordon Insurance. Visit GordonINS.com. So Brush will get the ball back on offense with just over 3 minutes to go, up by 9. If University misses this extra point. See if they go for 2. I think they're jogging out their offense.
Yeah.
They have to.
Yep.
T formation. Got a receiver split out either side. Now we're going to go 4 wide here. Kelly's to the left of Davis. Baker comes in motion right to left in the slot. They're looking that way.
Wide open.
Good crossing route there.
Yep.
It's a pick route by Baker. Baker caught the eyes of Chacon's defensive back, and Chacon just sat down. He's going to run a crossing route, and then just stopped and sat down. Great throw by Davis. So score is now 29-22. Brush with the lead.
Well, does University gamble and try either an onside kick or just a quick skip? Just
You know
a kick
what?
quick
I think
right over the first line.
I think they do.
Yeah.
Because Brush can eat 3 minutes off the clock
they know
better
that's
than
gonna
anybody.
happen. So I'd look for an onside kick or just a kick right over that first line and hoping they can blow it up and recover that ball.
I think University has 2 timeouts still,
Yes.
correct? I
Yep.
think they've only burned 1. We got a breeze coming in the booth,
Yep.
but no flag yet. No
Nope.
movement of the flag. So no real wind to be concerned with.
Yeah, they got the hands team up.
Yep. Gosh, onside kicks make me so nervous
Yeah,
in high
they-
school.
You can't have any more than 6 on one side. So 3, 4.
got-
So they're evened up right now.
Yep.
So this might be, I don't know. It's hard to say.
So the kicker's right-footed, so
Yeah.
they're gonna load up their left side.
Yep.
Actually, he's
No,
right
they've
down
got-
the middle.
Yeah, they got 5 and 5. It's
Yeah.
evened up.
They're gonna
Right over that
push
front
it.
line.
So,
They're offsides.
there's
The kick
flag.
team was offsides.
Okay, so that'll back them up a little.
Yep.
Offside indicated.
That's exactly what when they're lined up in that formation, they're looking to kick it right over that front line and drop it in there somehow.
He needs to get a little higher,
Yeah.
a little more height on it.
Now I think they might line up for that onside just because of where they're at.
Yeah, pooch kick like that again is gonna put
Mhm.
Brush near the 50-yard line.
Yep.
Kick will now be from the 35-yard line.
Yeah, maybe not.
Well, they're lined up.
They're still evened up on both
Yeah,
sides, so
yeah.
probably the same type of kick again, trying to get it right about where that shield is at the 50-yard line.
Yep. It's just got to go 10 yards. That really wasn't a bad kick that first go-around.
No.
Just wasn't quite high enough. Oh, he kicks it deep. going to go all the way back here. It's going to get picked up by Lopez Aguilar. Makes a man miss along the University sideline. Runs out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. Not bad. Not too shabby. 3:09 to go, fourth quarter. 29-22. Brush leads. They get the ball back here. Give you a heavy dose of number 44.
Yep.
We all go home happy.
I'm sure they're talking about secure, hold on to the ball. Both hands on the ball, no matter what you're doing. Keep your hands on the ball, protect it. Do not let that ball get smacked out of a hand.
Late substitution from University. Their guy running in. Full house here. Turn around. Give it to give it to Bruno. Across the 30. Shove. Oh, my goodness.
11 yards on that play and a first down.
Richie Bruno, 21 carries on the night. Give him 10 there. Ball at the 35. Clock churns under 3 minutes. University still with 2 timeouts.
Exactly. Take your time.
Yep.
Don't rush anything.
Burn as much clock here. They'll get down under a minute 30 on this set. No, look down under a minute. This set of downs alone. Up the middle they go again. This one's no.
Is the ball on the ground?
No.
Nope.
University calls a timeout. Bruno, no carry there. University burns. It's second timeout. Stick around for your post-game show. Brought to you by Western Engineering Consultant, as well as your player of the game announcement. Brought to you by Warren Community College. We'll also surely get a chance to hear from Coach Rosenbrock again. Should be talking about a Beat Digger team that is 2-0 to start their season.
And I believe in Coach Rosenbrock's time, that's the first time he's won. He'll be going 2-0.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yep. So, a lot of firsts here. Just the beginning of the year. But a lot of good positive things to look forward to.
So both of these teams actually have a bye next week.
Yeah.
Brush will be at Ray the next Friday.
And then at Yuma, right?
I believe so.
And then after that, they start their 5-game league play.
Out of the timeout. Turn around, give it to Bruno. Bruno off the left side. Got a lot of green grass. Richie Bruno rumbling, stumbling down to the 30-yard line. University can swipe at it all they want.
Yep. That ball's, he's gone. Clock's running. 35-yard.
40, right?
40 yard,
yeah, 40 yards.
40-yard scamper for a 215-pound running back. Not only the power, but he's got the speed to get downfield too.
That was some really good blocking.
Great.
You can tell University is done.
Yeah,
they don't want to.
They're fatigued.
Fight this. Yeah, they don't want to fight this battle anymore.
So like one more snap and then head into the victory formation.
I think so. Dylan Krob will take it off the left side. He'll pick up 5 yards. You're listening to 1010 KSIR, KSR.com, the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Stop the clock. Timeout. University's
That should be
third
their
and
last
final.
Timeout indicated against for the Bulldogs.
What a game.
Yeah, what a great game. And a great game to come off of a big win last week in Fort Morgan on the road and to be able to follow it up with a great home opener here against a quality team.
A team that's kind of been your bugaboo.
Yep, quality
last couple
team.
years.
And, you know, just putting the heat to them, putting the hurt to them, and, you know, running the ball, and just wearing down big guys like that. they're okay at the beginning of the game, but as it wears on, like I said, when you're running the ball down their throat, they're wearing out quick, and it catches up with them in the third and fourth quarter.
Yeah, those big bodies on University
Yeah.
they're not feeling it anymore. And I don't really blame them.
Second down and 5 for the V-Diggers. With 1 minute, 29 seconds left in the ball game.
Second and 5. Oops.
Ah. What happened?
Well, University thinks
turnover?
University think we got an offsides first.
Yeah.
They're calling for a fumbled snap, but you can't.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
What?
So the refs are talking here.
They got it.
So your center, I guess if your center's the one to go off sides and you have a fumbled snap, that's a live play. Boy, that's about
This is not what we
the
needed to
worst
happen.
thing that could
Yes.
happen. All right, so a minute 27 to go. University gets the ball back. Boy, we spoke too soon.
Yeah, we did.
That's our bad.
Darn it.
Ball's going to be at the 20-yard line.
At their 20-yard line.
20.
All right, so University's going to try and go 80 yards. Down by a score, minute 27 to go, out of timeouts.
They're going to flood that zone on the far
Watch.
side of the field.
Yeah, so they got right now a wide side of the field. It's to Davis's left.
Yep, and he's there lined up in the slot.
Baker is there in the slot. You're right, 4 wide. Davis is going to roll left. Baker's going to try and get in front of Craw. They're going to air it out deep
Pass interference. Oh,
PI.
my gosh.
on Lopez Aguilar.
Ah.
Looking for number 17. The intended man was Reese Etherton.
Boy, that's not what they needed, and that's from that spot of the foul, right?
Yep.
That's a first down right at the 47-yard line of brush, if that holds true.
I don't think Lopez, their feet just got tangled,
Yeah.
but they're going to throw that flag almost every time.
Well, he got up on him too quick. He didn't recognize that and turn and get away from him, but he got right up on his feet.
Okay, so that was not a spot foul.
Not a spot foul?
No.
Okay.
So
I guess
ball's
that
at the
wouldn't- yeah,
35.
it's not the NFL. Sorry.
Right. Still a big play. It's a first down.
Yeah.
Minute 19 to go. 29-22. Brush all of a sudden had full control of this game. Now just trying to hang on for dear life. That pass ball is incomplete.
Good.
Kelly wants a flag. Not going to get it. Ref wasn't even looking at him.
Number 11, Ethan Blake, is incomplete. In on correction, Ethan Baker, covered by number 38,
Dylan Krob on that tackle. Great pass coverage for Dylan Krob. Playing that outside linebacker spot on the near side.
I'm not quite sure what that play does for you anyway.
No.
They're
Maybe
not,
get out of bounds.
He's not getting out of bounds there. He's only going to pick up a couple. It's actually better for University that it did fall incomplete. They go back to 5 wide here. Baker's in the slot to the left. We got a false start. That helps.
Right guard.
Well, University just can't help but shoot themselves in the foot.
Second down and 15.
This game's not over with yet, Tyler, because they
No.
have made some big plays down the field.
They have.
Minute 15 seconds is plenty of time, way too much time.
Second down and forever. 5 wide again. Ball's basically in the middle of the field. Straight drop back for Davis. He's looking left. He's pressured out of the pocket. Runs right, finds a man along the brush sideline. A straight up drop by Chacon. Chacon had it in between the 40 and 45 yard lines. Said the pass falls incomplete.
In on the coverage, number 12, Paxer Queen. And number 7, Eric Urito. Brings up.
If you're going to flush him one way, flush him that way.
Flush him,
Flush him away from Baker.
Yep.
That's what I can't understand. You don't want your quarterback going to his left, but his favorite target's to the left side.
Yep.
Doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Only thing I can see is if they're trying to, if they drag him across the field
Yeah.
into his passing zone.
Yeah. 5 wide again. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Third down and forever.
Deep.
Davis has got a roll to his left. He's going to throw it up. Jump ball. Ball's incomplete. Good coverage there by Lopez.
Pass was intended to number 13. Carter Boykin falls incomplete in on the coverage, number 8, Udiel.
He threw the ball as far as he could. That was way out. I mean, he could not get any further than that. That was way out of his range. The receiver's still running, so
1 minute,
no
30
chance of catching that
seconds
ball.
left in the ball game.
Minute 3 to go now. Last chance for University. They're out of timeouts. It's fourth
It
down.
is now 4th down. And
Come on, defense.
Bulldogs.
Fourth and 15. Crowd gets loud. Straight drop back for Davis to get off ball. Strip sack. Strip sack. I believe that was Andrew Herrera said, it's time to go home. This game should have been over already. I'm going to end it once and for all right here.
57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brush just caused a strip sack. They recover the ball. 1st and 10 at University's 29-yard line.
All right, now we can kneel it down. Now we can go home. If you had a heart condition, this fourth quarter, not good for it. Man alive. Big play there by Andrew Herrera. I wasn't really looking downfield. I was watching the ball. I don't know where Max Davis was going with it, if he had managed to get out of the pocket.
Yep.
Man, what a fun game. Holy cow.
Great game.
One more kneel down here for Brush, and we're going to line up and shake hands. University's going to drop to 1-1. Your Beat Diggers are going to move to 2-0. This early start to the year. Big, big win there.
Huge win.
Coach Rosenbrock's got to be happy about that one. Some things to clean up for sure, but man alive was that fun. We'll go ahead. We'll take a quick timeout. I'll compile all the stats together, and we will come back with your post-game show right here on 1010 KSIR, KSR.com, and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Welcome back in, Beat Digger fans. Victorious post-game show brought to you by Western Engineering Consultants, providing a big firm product with small firm relationships since 2003. Visit westerneci.com for more. We'll get to your player of the game, brought to you by Morton Community College. Give you a quick rundown of these stats. Your Beat Diggers take down the University Bulldogs 29-22. Game got very, very exciting there towards the end of the fourth quarter. We'll cover all of that. Quickly, your stats. University Bulldogs, nothing to speak of in the second half. Most of these stats coming in the first half. Their freshman running back, Tyce Thompson, led them in rushing last week. He only finishes with 3 carries on 3 yards. He does get a touchdown, but they kept him in check tonight. Kelly rushes it 4 times for 15 yards. Baker has 3 carries for 13 yards. Constance has a carry. Davis, the quarterback, he ran it a couple times for 20 yards, and then Puga got a carry for 6 yards. Through the air, Davis 11 for 20, 84 yards. Baker, 2 catches, 15 yards. Chacon, 5 catches for 24 yards. And then Kelly, the running back, 3 catches for 35 yards. Just 2 completions in that second half for 6 yards for the quarterback, Davis. For your home team, Brush Beat Diggers, Richie Bruno leads the way. 23 carries, 152 yards, and a touchdown. Had a 40-yard carry there on his last carry of the game. We thought that sealed the game. Jelani Thomas rushes it 12 times for 50 yards, gets himself a touchdown as well. Dylan Krob, 9 carries, 31 yards. Lopez Aguilar carries it 3 times for 13 yards. Eric Rico on the ground. That's where he did most of his damage. 8 carries, 78 yards, 2 touchdowns for our quarterback. That second one where he broke the tackle, the guy had a clean shot at him. He puts it in the squad. I mean, that was just an incredible play. Through the air, Eric Rico, 3 of 4, 42 yards. Kastrup had a catch for 7 yards. Landon Mesh had a couple catches as well for 35 yards. Big, big play there by Eric Rico. Player of the game brought to you by Morgan Community College. Start your associate degree, continue your education, or get a specialized certificate. Visit morgancc.edu for more. Not really one guy. I mean, I know Bruno carries it 23 times, but Ron, who do you think player of the game goes to?
You know what? I'm going to go give the player of the game to the offensive line from Brush. That's my players of the game.
I'd buy that.
Every one of those guys came out. They performed. They did exactly what they needed to do. Had they not been doing their job, Richie Bruno wouldn't have the yards that he had. So my player of the game is the offensive line from Brush.
Eric Rico as well had time to throw the ball when they backed up to throw it, and a couple rushing touchdowns from it. I mean, you got to give credit to the offensive line. Give credit where credit's due, man. It was a great game all around. I think great game in the trenches as a whole.
Yep.
University, little bit of success on the ground early on, nothing to speak of in the second half. Yeah, you dominate in the trenches.
You're going to win the game.
Yeah. They won the penalty matchup, they won the trench match, and they won the turnover match. Well, no, did they win the turnover matchup? I think it was 1-1 if you count the safety. Yeah.
So it's
had
evened up.
They had a very weird false start, fumbled snap there that gave University a lot of hope. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. There's Paul Acosta taking off. He'll be on your call here in 2 weeks at Ray. We're gonna get Coach Rosenbrock's reaction. I don't really care how long it takes.
Yeah, you know what's a nice thing, Kyle, let's talk about that, is what Coach Rosenbrock has allowed. So our student section, they get a chance to come out on the field and celebrate that win with the football team. Coach Rosenbrock just invites them down there, wants to talk with them. They get to be involved in all that celebration. I think that's so cool, such great school spirit. And then, of course, they all take off, and then he comes up here and talks to us. But what a great job on the part of Coach Rosenbrock, just trying to keep that community, that excitement, and keeping that student body of ours so excited. And we had a great crowd tonight, just like we did last week in Fort Morgan. That was a huge crowd in Fort Morgan.
It was a big crowd.
And to see those guys come out, and you know what? The nice thing about this winning breeds that enthusiasm, that excitement, and all of a sudden these stands just become packed every single week that we continue to show up and play football games. So what a great night, and looking back, we talked about stats and Eric Rico, 4 for 5 for 47 yards.
Yeah,
that's amazing. I mean, those three completed passes were at crucial points and were big plays. So, you don't have to throw the ball a lot. Brush knows that. That's how their offense is. You don't throw it a lot, but when you throw it, you make it count, and that's exactly what he did tonight.
My stats are unofficial, by the way. Don't go telling all your neighbors and friends, because I can't be 100% right. I'm still blown away. The stat gets messed up because Brush had a weird fumble snap there, gave University. They had 5 offensive plays in that second half up until that last drive.
Yeah,
that is just absolutely ridiculous. I can't wait to hear Rosenbrock talk about that. I mean, this is one of those 2 weeks in a row that make you wish you didn't have a bye week in week 3.
Exactly.
You wish you could keep going.
Keep the momentum going.
We got to wait. They'll go to Ray in 2 weeks.
Yep.
University's going to have their own bye week. They'll get Devlin at home in a couple weeks. Rosenbrock making his way up here. We'll get a chance to talk to Coach again 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row on the radio. Congratulations, Coach. Here you go.
Coach Rosenbrock is hype, man. I tell you what. Hey, you just had to make it exciting there in the fourth quarter, didn't you?
Gosh dang, you know what? If you look at the last 2 weeks, we need to write a book about how to lose a game. Or how to make it close. But we pull it through. And what's scary about it, if we just fix those mistakes.
Oh, you win it going away.
Both the last 2 weeks, you know what I mean? So that's what's scary about us is as many times as we gave them second opportunity after second opportunity and didn't capitalize on some huge plays to just put the game away, we still came out on top. It's a great win for our program. We haven't beat University while I've been the head coach. I don't know when the last time we've actually beat University. They've been on our schedule for the last 4 years, and they're a really great program. They're well coached. They got some athletes, and they're going to go deep in the playoffs. They've got the weapons and the puzzle pieces to make it happen, which is a great testament to how good of a team that we can be if we fix the little things, because everybody in the stands here probably thought, oh, Brush is just going to run away with this thing. And the next thing you know, they got the ball with a minute left, and it's a one-possession game. And you're like, how did this all play out? But, I'm proud of our kids because it's a great win for our program just to stack wins this early in the season. Going into a bye week is just just it's a fun feeling. I haven't gotten into a bye week with a win in a long time. So
Starting 2-0, I think, for the first time as head coach, right?
yeah, ever.
That
Yeah,
is-
yeah. Even
that
I
is
think
big.
even as long when we made the state championship, we lost against Fort Morgan. Ever since I've been in Brush, we haven't won our first 2 games. So it's a great day to be a Beat Digger.
You absolutely, your team dominated in the trenches tonight on both sides of the ball. What does that mean? I know you got a bunch of seniors on those lines. What does it mean? I mean, for those guys, they've played under you now for 3 years. You really see that continuity coming together?
Yeah, I mean, as much as you want to talk X's and O's, I'm going to tell you right now, I had to do some soul searching this summer, and we knew we were going to be a good team. So you get Richie back, and you can just tell how big of an impact he makes it. But our offensive line is just tenacious. But I did some soul searching, and I think the biggest thing we were missing on our team was leadership and helping grow our kids' leadership and building a team community and the culture. And so, you know, the X's and O's stuff, I've spent hours and hours in my life trying to game plan against somebody when what I really needed to do was just invest in the kids. And I wish everybody could have been to our character talk this morning. 10 o'clock, we had some very tough questions that we asked kids. And to hear the responses of some of those seniors, how mature their responses were, it makes you happy because they're young men and they're going to leave here great people. And now you got freshmen in those character talks with them, hearing these seniors say things like, I've got to bring it every day in practice because some days school doesn't go the way that I want it, and it flows into how it affects me at practice, and I gotta be able to fight through that mentality. Or someone commending Eric Rico and just say, I just really love the way that Eric Rico goes to practice every day and the attitude that he takes into practice. And for them just to hear that coming from older guys helps hopefully the younger guys role model after them, and then that's the cycle that you hopefully build as a winning culture is more than just X's and O's. It's building in the kids. So I think we got a great thing going here. It's a testament to the quality of the character of the kids and the team that they're becoming. And then you'll see it out here. Like when adversity hits like that, we answered big. I mean, we answered huge. We didn't get stopped on offense, and defensively, our D-line just made a huge stop, creating some pressure down in the last series when they needed to, and then with that fumble and Austin Lay picking that ball up and just triumph was just, that's the culmination, I think, of our team and what I would call, you know, like what we're going to pride ourselves on is just the team camaraderie. It's special to be part of.
Up until that funky fumbled snap there, University had 5 offensive plays in the second half.
I do remember it. I was like, because it was in the fourth quarter and we had the ball, I was like, how did we stop them on defense? I was thinking, because I'm the D coordinator. I'm like, we didn't. We blitzed when they had the ball at the half-yard line. We got what we wanted, and then we marched out in the field, and then it's the fourth quarter, and you're like, that's one way to keep a team at bay is keep your offense on the field.
I don't think you ever want to go 60-plus yards and not get any points. But when you get a safety on the first play on defense and you get the ball back and you go another 60 yards and into the fourth quarter, I mean, that's the most Brush football I think I've ever seen.
That's Brush football right there, you know. I mean, there's some people that up in the heavens that are they're happy right now. They're having a party because Brush football is live and well. That run game is something to be afraid of.
Well, Richie Bruno led your way again, man. That 40-yard scamper, that would have been the play that put it away. I love watching Richie Bruno, man. He is a big kid and he's light on his feet. Gotta love him having back there.
Yeah, gosh, he's a dude. He's a dude. But I mean, I don't know what the stats are, but it's Jelani. I felt like that 4th and 5.
He ran hard.
He got that 4th and 5. That is, I mean, if you want to call the play of the game, that's it. We were probably in our own territory.
You were.
Start the half off. We got stopped. 4th and 5. And he had a second or a third push and was able to get it, and then the rest was history. I mean, even as a defense, if you give up a 4th down, it is demoralizing. But we did it in that fashion and then still had 50 yards to go, and then when we still got stopped on the 4th down, but then we come down and have that safety. We put them away early on. We just gave them too many chances to hang around.
You got a bye week next week, 2-0. You kind of probably wish it was a little later in the year, huh?
Yeah, this is a great time for us to invest in our JV and our C team.
Yeah.
Give those kids a break because you go from camp in July to practice August 4th to grinding for 4 weeks, having a game against Fort Morgan that was just a brawl, and then this right here. A rest, I think, is going to do our kids good, and we can invest in coaching up our JV kids, and hopefully that winning culture starts there. Obviously we're 2-0 here, but if we can get some wins at the lower level, it's just something that we can snowball into season after season.
Give you an extra week to get ready for Ray. That's where you'll be in 2 weeks. Paul Costa will be on that call with you guys at 7 o'clock kit. Appreciate it, Coach, as always. Congratulations on the win. Go ahead and give it to him.
Yeah, hey, as always, it's a great day to be a Beat Digger.
That is Coach Rosenbrock, 2-0 to start the year for your Brush Beat Diggers. They'll have a bye week next week before they go to Ray to take on the Ray Eagles. Ron, final thoughts?
I was very thoroughly impressed with what Coach Rosenbach said. Like you said, X's and O's is one thing, but the character part and the culture that he is building here, that he's bringing back to Brush football that we've had for ages and everything. He just does some amazing things with those kids out there, and there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that everybody doesn't get a chance to see. I'm lucky enough to be in the same building with him. We talk every single day, and so being able to find out the things he does and the cool things that the kids get to experience, I think it's just awesome.
That is
amazing.
It's very impressive after a gutsy win like that to take the macro view and say, yeah, that was fun, but this is still, there's things that are bigger than football. We're building men, and that was very cool for Coach Rosenbrock. So cool night all around. Brush gets the win 29-22 over the University Bulldogs. Post-game show brought to you by Western Engineering Consultants. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Beat Digger Football on 1010 KSIR. For Ron Albo, I'm Tyler Carmen. Thank you to Rose and Christy back station, doing a great job as always. Once again, we're off next week. We'll be back next week. Paul Acosta will be flying solo from Ray. Sorry about it, Paul. That'll be 7 o'clock kickoff. We will talk to you guys then. Thank you for tuning in to Brush Beat Digger Football on 1010 KSIR, KSR.com, and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.